Hey guys, I wanted to make a video on Percy, like just sharing my own personal opinion and thoughts and stuff, and just seeing the potential in him, what build I'm using, and just stuff like that. Um, a lot of people are saying right now that he's overpowered. Some people are saying that he needs a buff, stuff like that. And when I first started playing him, I thought he was kind of weak too. But after I got the hang of him, he's really fun, and I've been winning a lot of my matches. I've been doing quick match for like the past like 4 hours maybe. Um, just playing him over and over. He's I think he's pretty balanced in my opinion. Um, if they can kite it and get him on the first kite, he's gonna have a hard time. But if he can constantly just keep downing people and keeping up the pressure, you can win pretty easily. Um, the build I'm using on him is kind of weird to be honest, but it's working. I don't know how it is, but it's working. This is what I'm using. I don't bring detention. I don't think he needs it really. I feel like he's the type of hunter that's like you want to try and get them all killed before the cipher primes, or at least get 2 kills before the cipher is primed and all that. Um, for other stuff, yeah, I don't think he needs insolence. His second skill is not worth insolence in my opinion. It's actually kind of crappy. I think it should get buffed. Um, Trump card, you don't need it for the playstyle I'm using. You don't need it. Because what I'm doing is that I'm bringing I've been bringing teleport, not blink. Um, I bring teleport first, and for the persona, other stuff. Confined space, I don't know, maybe. I don't think he needs it. Um, I just invest into the personas that just increase his skills naturally. This, desperate fight, rage, just to get rid of like any kind of priestess portal stuns, prospector stuns, random stuff like that. Recover faster. Impact, I think any Percy main, you should bring impact. Because you're going to just be downing people over and over, and that 25% extra healing is going to help you a lot with their bleed out timer. Um, I think this you should also bring, because if he's downing people and there's people around you and they're trying to heal somebody quick, you can recover way faster. Um, for other stuff, I just found this works a lot. So his weakness is tight kiting. So what I was thinking is that if you go max into hunt and you get that 10% movement speed for chasing them for 8 seconds because they're just looping around one pallet over and over and over, you can catch up faster and potentially get a hit, and you can just force them to break the pallet, because it's like you want them to transition kite, because the moment they start transitioning, you can get a hit in, and it just totally messes them up. Street sweeper is good for in my opinion, is good because say if you injured a bunch of people and then you down somebody and then you go for the next target and they're all healing somewhere because they're trying to heal up so they don't get downed over and over and over and bleed out. This can help you find them like a lot. Oh, look, First Soldier's posted a video on his own opinion. Cool. Other stuff, I don't know. He can't use Berserker, he can't use Control Freak, he can't use this, he can't use that. This doesn't do anything. This is useless. He doesn't need Destructiveness, because when he has 50 energy, he can just break pallets by swinging at them, and it's so much faster, and you're gonna be at 50 energy a lot, so I don't think you need that in my opinion. Confined space, maybe on some maps, I don't know. The rest of it, this kind of helps early game get around fast. I feel like this, because of if you're constantly changing targets and stuff, having the smaller terror radius can help you get a little closer. Maybe you could go in the claustrophobia if you wanted to. Quenching effect you could go for, maybe, if you're scared of getting rotated in higher tiers. But this is what I've been using, and it's been working out really well. So if you want to use this, go ahead. About his skills. The dash is really good. It takes a little bit getting used to aiming, but I got used to it pretty fast, and I can aim it pretty well, and it's super good. This I'm like, it's like okay in my. It's like, I feel like this needs a buff. The first skill, because it has a super long wind up. The survivors can see the range of it. They get a big notification you're doing it, and it's super easy to avoid. What I found useful for it is not really using it to damage them, more just like trying to tap it and getting them to get that little flipping over stun, and then you can hit them. This, this is just use it how you need to. If you need energy right away, use it. If you have a bunch of skills but you're at high energy, use it. Reduce your energy so you can get some more skills off. I bring teleport, not blink, not peepers, teleport. And what my reason is what I do is that after I down somebody, I immediately teleport to somebody decoding, and then I try and down them as fast as I can. And because I teleport immediately, they can't like get to a pallet immediately unless it's like a safe cipher. So you can normally get a free hit because you can just dash attack and it messes them up. Sometimes I won't need to teleport after downing somebody. Sometimes, like, if I down somebody at the cipher, I'll leave them and go chase somebody else on a cipher, and then the moment they get healed up, I'll teleport back to the cipher where they were downed, and you down them again, and then they immediately get the 25% bleed out again, so then they're almost dead. Also, what I think I've been doing, what kind of works is, that the thing where you see people for 6 seconds. Where's it? You see people for 6 seconds after they get up. What I do is that the moment I see him get up, I leave my target. If I need to leave them, or I'll tunnel them or not. What I'll do is that I'll see the person get up, and I'll immediately use like a bunch of my dashes or teleport to get to that person before they can get healed up, and you can just down them again, and then they just get messed up again over and over and over. So it's been working out pretty good, survivors that counter him. Priestess is a hard counter because she's good at kiting, but also the global portal. The global portal is really good at countering him, because what the priestess can do, which is really annoying, is she'll put the global call. Say I down somebody and then I'm chasing somebody else. She can global portal call the downed person, and they can answer it, so she can immediately get to them and start healing them up, and they can heal up. And it's pretty annoying, but it's a counter. The survivors need something, so priestess will be a popular pick against them. Mechanic is a pretty good counter, because his counter is tight kiting and cipher rush, and a mechanic makes the game a 1v5, so she's always going to be good. But also, you can use the doll to decode, and then since everybody's injured, maybe like mechanic can be on some kind of healing duty while the robot just decodes the ciphers while she just goes and heals everybody. I don't know, maybe there's some kind of strategy. But mechanic is probably going to be a good pick against them. People are saying, oh, he counters rescuers, but the thing is that most rescuers can kite really well. They can kite really well. Like, forward, yeah, he can't football save anybody, but he's got his football to kite with, and he can kite super good with that. You got mercenary. Mercenary is like a dangerous pick on Percy, because if you down him, you get the deep impact persona on him, plus all his extra, I forget what they're called, like his extra wound debuff, so he'll take a long time to get healed up. But he's got his elbow pads, and he can kite pretty good at those. You got Coordinator, not as good. If he's at the energy state, he can block that flare gun, so it won't be as good. Gravekeeper, super good counter. Gravekeeper is like good at transition kiting and tight kiting with that shovel. He's got the extra movement speed. He can take a hit. He can mind game with the shovel because it's kind of hard to tell where they're going sometimes. So people were saying like, oh, Andrew, he gets countered so hard, and it's like it's the opposite. He's got 2 shovels to take hits with. Wildling, he's not gonna be able to help anybody, but Wildling can kite really good. So, I forget is there any other rescuers besides that? I can't remember. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, first officer. First officer is probably also good at kiting because he's got the pocket watch, so then it's gonna be hard to predict where he's going, so you can't get a dash. So people are like saying, oh, rescuers are countered, but they're really not. Rescuers are OP in my opinion. They're great at kiting and rescuing and taking all these hits. I don't know what else is there to talk about on Percy. I don't know. In my opinion, he's pretty balanced. Like the survivors can win against him if he messes up. He can win if he plays it really well. Very aggressive. The only thing I don't like is this. It's really hard to get this off, in my opinion. That's the only thing I would change. Maybe like make it so you can wind it up a little faster. Cause the thing with this, what they're doing with Percy is that if they want Percy to change the meta, and add some more variety into the game, they need to make Percy good. They can't over nerf him. If they over nerf him, nobody will play him, and if nobody plays him, the meta won't change, and people won't like change their personas to fit against a possible Percy that's fighting them in rank and stuff like that. So the devs have to treat this carefully. They can't mess this up. But so far, I think they did a pretty good job on this. People are obviously mad about the whole Ashley Wood drama and stuff like that. In my opinion, like, people aren't playing Percy because they support Ashley Wood. They're playing Percy because he's a fun hunter. And he's a unique design, unique play style. Like, you don't have to worry about, camping and the tide turner saves and all that annoying stuff, you just worry about downing people, keeping up the pressure. It's fun. Man, people are talking a lot on Discord. I don't know, I don't know, what else is there to talk about? I don't know. When Embalmer gets his rework, he'll be good because he can coffin up immediately, and people won't have to waste time to go heal. So Embalmer will be slightly meta. Hopefully Embalmer will be a little better after his rework. Oh yeah, I think Magician's also good. You can, if you see him dash, use that wand, take a hit with it. Kind of any survivor that can tank hits is probably a good counter to Percy. All of the stunning survivors is not good. Oh, so people say Perfumer's a counter, and she can be, but there's a trick I figured out. So, say Perfumer's in the open, and then you're chasing her in the open, and she perfumes, keep chasing her. Like, stay on her, because she'll probably perfume back, because she thinks, oh, I got a bunch of distance, I can perfume back, because he stayed right on my butt. What you can do is that, keep your camera angled on where she perfumed, and keep right on her main body. And the moment she perfumes back, you can dash attack right to where she perfumed back, and now she can't do anything about it. So now she can't use her perfumes. Plus, Perfumer's not good. She's got the extra heal time, which will be really detrimental to her team. I I don't know. Cowboy could be good, I think. He's super good at transition kiting, and he can do it faster than Percy can dash him. You know, and then he's also got the last wing over the hunter, gets some invincibility frames, stuff like that. Acrobat, um, yeah, Acrobat's a really good kiter, probably against Percy. Prospector, no. I fought a Prospector as Percy, he got killed really fast. His magnets couldn't do anything when you're in the energy state and stuff like that. What else is meta? Painter. Nah, I mean, if you, I don't know, I haven't tested it, but I'm pretty sure the energy state will ignore his painting. So Painter's gonna get. Oh yeah. Actually, wait, it's actually bad to play Painter actually because of his little like, no, I don't have a line on the rocket chair that doesn't affect with Percy, so that's actually good for Percy mains. Enchantress gets messed up. She's completely reliant on the stuns to kite, and Percy ignores that. And she's got the healing debuff, which messes her up more. Entomologist, I think she'll be good counter. She could put the bees at just when she's tight kiting and slow down Percy and stuff like that. Dancer is super good at tight kiting. You know, she's got those music boxes. She'll be good at tight kiting Percy, but when she runs out, she'll kind of be screwed. Garner's getting her rework, so she'll have that 5-second shield if she stands still for 2 seconds and stuff like that. That can probably be really good against Percy and stuff like that. Who else? Like anybody that's like doesn't have a kiting item, they just have to rely on tight kiting. Like Explorer, he has nothing to help him kite. He's just got to rely on it. Oh yeah, well, Doctor is the obvious counter. You know, she can self-heal herself. She can heal others really fast. Obvious counter. Thief, no, I don't think so. His strategy of like moonwalking the hunter around open areas won't work because Percy can just dash on him immediately and screw him over. Thief needs a buff in my opinion. Seer's a good counter. You know, he's got the owl. He can make anybody take a hit. That's why Seer's super good. Makes anybody takes extra hits. And the fact that he synergizes with so many other survivors like Barmaid, if she needs to get a drink off, put the owl on her, gets her a guaranteed drink, stuff like that. Perfumer can save her from getting screwed. Oh, whoopsie. I think I've covered like everybody. I mean, Mechanic, she'll get screwed, you know, she's weak. Mind's Eye can probably be good at tight kiting, honestly, because she could see through the walls, so you just have to play it carefully. Lawyer, he can't get terror shocked. He can use the map to tight kite, maybe. You'll see him through the walls, rotating, stuff like that. Postman, I don't know. He's got his dog, which can maybe help him transition kite, but I don't think that'll matter because Percy can just dash him. Lucky Guy is Lucky Guy, you know, he's poor Lucky Guy. He got nerfed on his birthday a year ago. I think I've covered like basically every survivor. I don't know. I'm really excited for how Percy plays in rank and stuff. I've been having a good time with him. He's fun. I just hope he doesn't get nerfed, you know. We'll see. The devs don't listen to global. They're gonna listen to the China server and see what they say about Percy. I just hope to give a buff to this skill, to be honest. Just make it so you can get it started just a little faster, because it's such a long windup. You know, the fact that you're standing still, you can't angle it, you gotta use it carefully. Like, I've tried using it in situations where I'm like, they're like standing in between a pallet, and I'm like gonna go to the other side of the pallet and use the skill and cover both sides of the pallet so no matter where they go, they'll get hit. But they can still get away from it in time because of how slow it is. It sucks. And I feel like that's what the point of it was. I mean, a strategy with it, in my opinion, that's good, is just tapping it to where the survivors are going to go so you can stun them and then you can catch up and hit them. But the whole, like, charging it to get a hit, it rarely works. It never works. Barely. Man, I've been talking for a long time. This video is going to take forever. I don't know. Just tell me what y'all think about Percy and stuff like that. You know, hopefully I covered some stuff. I think he'll definitely have the most unique persona webs. Because, you know, he doesn't need this. The trump card, you know, maybe there'll be some trump card Percy's. Detention, maybe. I don't think he needs it. Confined, maybe. I don't know. I thought when Percy first came out, I thought he would be an insolence hunter because I thought he would try and get the second skill faster. They get it down faster. But after using it, I'm like, wow, this skill sucks. So there's no point in insolence. Oh wait, that's right. I should talk about like what to do with him. What I do is that, you know, I'll dash to where a survivor spawns. I'll dash over to them immediately. I'll try and get as close as I can. But don't waste all of them super quick. You need to save a couple of dashes for the chase because it's got a 10-second cooldown for each charge. But you also gotta manage your energy state. You wanna keep your energy state 50 on the first chase. You can't let it get below. I haven't tested it, but if you don't use any skills, I think it's like 9 or 10 seconds after you don't use any skills and you have energy that it'll start to go down. So a strategy I was doing is dashing. I build up energy a little bit. I'll count to like 8 seconds and then I'll dash again. So what that does is that you're building up energy while simultaneously saving some of your dash charges, and so the cooldown can build up while also maintaining the close to 50 energy on that chase. I don't know, that's mostly it. I mean, maybe some Percy's will go blink and then trump card, because his early game can be bad. If you get kited hard early game and they're gonna pop 3 ciphers, you'll probably lose. His map pressure comes from just constantly downing people over and over and over, so they're forced to heal that person down, stuff like that. But yeah, I think I've covered everything that I wanted to share. I don't know. Just tell me what you guys think. Oh yeah, and I'll post some Percy matches that I had earlier, and I'll voice them over what I was thinking. Cause he's really fun. Oh yeah, maps. I think Red Church for him is really hard on him because of those every loop and kiting area in Red Church has like the walls, these big walls that block his you know how when he dashes at 50 energy he can leap in the air and then do another attack. The walls like stop him from going over, and it stops the hitbox from going over. So Red Church kind of sucks on him, but you can still win. I won a couple games on it. Moonlit, I think Moonlit is his best map. Like, that map is super open. Some of the kiting areas are small. There's like nothing in between them, you know, like it's a small thing. You can jump over them with the energy combo jumping attack thing. You can jump over them. You can hit them over pallets. You can hit them over the walls if they're small enough. He's pretty good on that map because it's so open and they have to transition kite so much that they just get screwed. I played him on Leo's. He did pretty good on Leo's. I haven't played him too much on Arms Factory, but I think he'll do okay. But if they get to the factory, it kind of sucks because you can't really dash because of all the indoor factory stuff like that. Hospital, It's I think some of the kiting areas is good because it's open and you can see what the survivor's doing, so you can dash them and stuff like that. But if they get like into the hospital itself, you're kind of screwed. Can't really dash. Everything's all cluttered. There's like the two holes in the main building they could fall through, and it's just all super duper tight kiting area, so it sucks. Um, I don't know, what other... Oh, yeah, I have not played on Eversleeping, but I think Eversleeping will be a good map. That map is, like, super open. I think it'll be good for him. Is there any... I don't think there's any else... I don't think there's any more, maps for rank. Because, you know, Golden Cave and Asylum, that's not in rank. And it won't be. So, you know, they're not valid. Yeah. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I covered everything. I don't know. Yeah. I think I'll end the video now. Just tell me what you guys think, if it's a good strategy, if you agree with me, if you, like, don't agree, you know, tell me what you think should change, or, you know, just stuff like that. And I'll see you guys later.